everybody, this is Wendy, aka Quilt Crazy, and as the title of this video states, no more promises. I promised last time that I was going to post every single Tuesday. I was all excited, yay, I'm going to take the time and do this every single Tuesday. Well, that was 8 months ago, I believe. I love following you guys. I haven't stopped watching the videos. I think about you guys often, and it's like a lovely, friendly little community we have going on here, and I don't want to miss out on anything. So I want to get back into this, but I'm not going to promise that it's going to be every Tuesday because I keep saying that, and that doesn't happen. So wanted to get back talking to you, sharing things that I have, and vice versa, because it's just, you guys are awesome. And anyway, I guess I will start talking. I'm going to be jabbering today too because I have a lot of things that I want to say, and I'll try not to go too crazy. But anyway, we have been asked by the town of Lewisburg to do they have a Tar River Festival every year, and part of that festival is crafts and arts and things like that. But there's a section called River of Yesteryear, and people are dressed in colonial attire, and they try to present or show things from that era, different crafts, how to make, like they have spinning, yarn spinning and things like that. And long story short, I have a couple ladies here that come to the shop and help me to make the costumes that we have to wear. I have never made any kind of costumes. I usually am just doing quilting and small artsy sewing projects. So one of the ladies that's helping me, she has made costumes for like a theater in Raleigh. So we get together once a week, and today they're coming again. This is the first thing that I've made, my little hat that I need to wear. And we plan to make a quilt, machine quilt it, because, you know, that's faster. And then when we go to the festival in October, we will have it in a frame, and we'll show off how to hand quilt. Like, we're trying to make this quilt look vintage too. So we got to pick out our fabrics and how we're going to do that. Also, there is a farm about a half a mile away from us called Vollmer Farm, and their main thing that they are known for is strawberries. They asked us to go to the music, they're having a blueberry music festival. They asked us to go over there and have a vendor table, so we're going to go and try to promote some of the fabrics that we sell, and rather than carrying bolts of fabric to this thing, we're making handbags, grocery totes. So I taught my husband to sew. We started out with a reversible, simple grocery tote. You know, get rid of all those stupid plastic bags that we have all over the place. Can't stand those things. I try to use them for the kitty cat litter box, and there's still too many of those plastic bags. So my husband made this strawberry bag. Yay for him. I'm all proud of him. Ever since I taught him to make these bags, he just has gone on and won't stop making bags. But ladies have been buying them from him and everything else, and requesting them. So that is his reversible bag. It looks better in person. This green doesn't show up very well on camera. And since it's a blueberry festival, he made a blueberry bag. Yay! Isn't it cute? And again, it's reversible. He used grunge fabric by Moda. I don't know if you guys have ever used that. At first, I didn't really care for it. I was like, why did I pick this stuff out? This one really looks cool. Obviously better in person, but it's looks like blueberry colors. It's different shades of purple and some kind of dark grayish grays in there. But when I first got it, there was a bolt of like white or off-white, and it did look grungy, like somebody actually took white fabric and stomped all over it. Now, since I taught him to do these reversible bags, he has had his own classes. School's out now. He's had some little girls come over, and he had 3 girls in his last class, and they were so excited about sewing. And that's one thing we really like to do, is get some younger people interested in sewing, quilting, whatever we can, because, you know, if I don't need to be on the computer all the time like I am right now. So that's his bags. And then, of course, since I'm artsy-fartsy, have to think outside the box. And I didn't know what I was going to do with blueberries. So, looking at my notes here, I decided to make some thread art, since, you know, I love to do that. I got this picture off the internet, and this thread art is what I made, or I'm in the process of making. I have a couple more things I want to do to it. Of course, I got to trim it, and I'm going to put binding on it. What I wanted to tell you is I joined the Worldwide Quilting Day blog hop by Seems to Be So this year, and it was my second time doing it, and I won this Material Magic. I don't know if it's a new product or not, but when she shipped it to me, I tested it out at home. You squirt some of this onto fabric and just dampen it a little bit, let it air dry about 5 minutes, and then you take it to the ironing board and finish drying it with the iron, and then it becomes stiff. Now you can use it as like paper to do origami or 3D flowers or whatever, and put it in quilts or something artsy like that. Or you can use it just as a stabilizer if you're going to do some embroidery, machine embroidery. But I used a tea towel, got it stiff, popped it in the hoop and let it go, and then once it was finished, I washed it and washed it out. For this, I took an 8.5 by 11 piece of muslin, squirted it with this, and got it dried and stiff, and put it in my printer and printed it. I was amazed that it actually worked. Like, oh my gosh! So that's how I got my picture onto this fabric, and then did my thread art on it. Just picked out the colors from the picture. And the last thing is, we are going to do row by row. Of course, this is our first year doing row by row. It starts June 21st, and I've got my row. I wanted to show you guys. All the time, crazy stuff pops in my head, and I can't show you this because I can't zoom it in here, but anyway, this is a doodle that I drew a couple of years ago, and I thought I'm gonna make a block, a quilt from about this one day. So it's been hanging on the fridge. It's like chewed up and wrinkly. Long story short, that is now my row for row by row. The theme this year is on the go, and it is an alien stealing the lady's UFO projects. She is not getting them done. So he says, you know what, if you're not going to finish them, I know someone who will. So I have the alien taking her blocks away. He's taking her sewing machine, and she's like, oh no! So if you don't finish your UFOs, the aliens will come get them and take them away from you and finish them themselves. Anyway, it was nice talking to you guys today. I hope you have a wonderful week. Quilt crazy, craft crazy, crochet crazy, knit crazy, all kinds of crazy, crazy, crazy. Love you guys.